Good morning, friends. Paul Green here, Comedian's Commute. It is Tuesday, April 21st, on your ride to work. So, I had a realization yesterday that every time I see somebody who's really good looking, like really sexy, I immediately begin to resent them. Like I feel a hatred. I feel a hatred for them, which I know you're supposed to love everybody. Everybody has their own problems, even good-looking people, but that doesn't help much because, I mean, what kind of problems do you have if you're really sexy? I mean, everybody wants to hang out with you. Everybody wants to date you. Everybody wants to sleep with you. I can understand how that might be really challenging for some people, but that doesn't change how I feel. It doesn't change. It doesn't change how I feel. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're... It doesn't even matter if you're a guy or girl. I resent both. I resent both of them. And I think probably what upsets me even more is sometimes... Like, I know this guy at my work... like the most handsome man on the planet, and what pisses me off even more about him is he's really, really nice. He's like a really nice guy, which to me is completely unfair, because now not only is he extremely handsome, he has like a great personality and character, which is not fair, because that's really all the ugly people have ever had to compensate. It's like, well, I may not be good looking, but at least I'm really nice and I have a good personality and character. So when somebody who's really hot has both of those things, that's just not fair. That's not fair. God not only gave them good looks, but also endowed them with a great personality and character. It just doesn't help anything. I had a buddy, like the most handsome man on the planet, and anytime I'd go to any social situation with him, like, I mean, the women would just flock to this guy, and he would never take advantage of that. He would never take advantage of these women that he knew he wasn't interested in. He was like very courteous and wouldn't ever, you know what I'm saying? And that to me is just like an insult, because I would never have the capacity to do that. I would never have the capacity to be in the position to turn down the opportunity, which I just think is it's just unfair. It's resentful. I resent that. And and what's more about this guy is he could have had any girl he wants, and he ends up marrying this single mom with 3 daughters. So now he's not only like taking in a mother and these children. He's good looking, but now he's like a really good guy and compassionate and caring. And I remember I went to his wedding reception, and he like danced with these 3 little daughters and gave them all a little pendant and like, I'm your dad, I'm gonna take care of you now. It was the most adorable, heartwarming thing I've ever seen in my life, and he's super hot. What the heck am I supposed to do now? I'm not even close to that compassionate, caring, charming, or good looking. So I just realized that I have a tremendous hatred and resentment for people who are really good looking, and it would make it a little bit easier on me if they were jerks. I think that would, because then I can at least justify my existence and be like, well, at least I'm not the alpha male of attractiveness, but my personality and character is better than the good-looking guy. But it's like, oh no, I have nothing to offer now. except bitterness and resentment, which probably isn't going to get me too far in life. Bitterness isn't attractive. It's not. Resentment, turn off. So, not only I'm not as nice as, some of those hot guys, not as charismatic, not as charming, not as, benevolent, not as fatherly. Now I'm bitter and resentful. It's just a no-win. It's a no-win. It's a no-win situation. So that was just some thoughts that I've been having about how I feel about really, really good-looking people. And even though I'm not at work, I'm stuck in a traffic jam, and I've decided that my comedian's commute this morning is going to be me ranting and raving about how I feel about sexy people. So to all you sexy people out there, I hope your life goes well. But just do me a favor and just be kind of a jerk. Just be a jerk for me. Don't care as much. Don't work on your personality. Try to have less of a strong character, so that when I see you and I go like, wow, that guy's tall, dark, and handsome, square jaw, full head of hair, Ken doll looking dude, I can justify my baldness, goofy, peanut-shaped head existence with at least feeling like, well, at least I'm not big of a jerk as that guy. If you could do that for me, I would very much appreciate it. This is Paul Green. This has been comedianscommute.com, paulgreencomedy.com. Have a good day.